Diabetes is a major cause of chronic kidney disease. However, even if you are not diabetic, you should listen up because CKD affects 1 in 7 US adults, and nearly 90% of kidney damage cases go undiagnosed. That's why we are about to put the most dangerous foods for your blood sugar and your kidneys under the microscope. And stay tuned to the end of this video to learn the early warning signs of CKD. These are 6 foods that damage your kidneys. Coming up, we will expose the drinks which are most damaging to your kidneys. We'll show you which types of meat can lead to CKD. We've found some surprising fruits that can cause kidney issues. And we will reveal the one type of food that doctors and scientists believe is the most dangerous for your glucose control and your kidneys. First, let's get to those kidney-damaging drinks: sugar-filled sodas and alcoholic beverages. If you suffer from diabetes, you probably already know the blood sugar increasing effects of drinking sugary soft drinks and high-carb alcoholic drinks like beer and most spirits. But these liquids can also damage your kidneys. Having chronic high blood sugar in and of itself can damage tiny blood vessels in your kidneys. That's why approximately 20 to 30% of type 2 diabetics suffer from diabetic nephropathy, or diabetes-related kidney impairment, and the risk of developing diabetic nephropathy increases over time for those with poorly controlled blood sugar levels. But another kidney problem with sugary soft drinks comes from their inclusion of high fructose corn syrup. This toxic sweetening agent gets metabolized into uric acid inside your body, and elevated uric acid levels can lead to the formation of painful kidney stones. Trust us, you don't want that. High uric acid can also force your kidneys to do extra work and potentially increase the risk of kidney dysfunction. Plus, many soft drinks contain blood pressure increasing, kidney damaging sodium. They may also include phosphoric acid. This chemical can also raise your blood pressure, and it can lead to an imbalance of phosphorus in your body. This further increases your risk of developing kidney stones. Meanwhile, most sugar-filled drinks also supply caffeine, which can cause a diuretic effect, meaning it can make you urinate, potentially leading to dehydration, another serious risk factor for kidney stones and kidney dysfunction. And to add insult to injury, many soft drinks contain damaging additives that can increase your oxidative stress and inflammation, both of which can damage kidney cells over time. But what about those alcoholic drinks? Well, many of those will create these very same issues. Also, alcohol has been shown to lead to acidosis, or increased blood acidity. This can further disrupt your kidney function. And did you know, excessive alcohol consumption, especially over a short period of time, can lead to acute kidney injury or a sudden loss of kidney function. So what type of meat directly damages your kidneys? That's just ahead. First, let's take a look at some normally healthy foods with one kidney-damaging nutrient: high potassium fruits. There's really nothing wrong with enjoying a small portion of fruit once in a while, even if you suffer from diabetes. But what's the problem with potassium? And in which fruits can this often helpful antioxidant be found? Well, here's something critically important. Your kidneys play an essential role in regulating your potassium levels, and they filter out excess potassium through your urine. But if your diabetes has already affected your kidney function, eating fruits with high amounts of potassium could lead to hyperkalemia, or a dangerous potassium buildup in your blood. Untreated hyperkalemia can cause irregular heartbeats, muscle weakness, or even cardiac arrest. High potassium levels can also cause high blood pressure, which can increase your risk of chronic kidney disease. Plus, many high potassium fruits have high water content. That's normally a good thing, but it can also lead to fluid retention, which may cause additional strain on your heart and your kidneys. So, which fruits have high amounts of potassium? Take care not to overindulge in bananas, grapefruit, cantaloupe, papaya, oranges, pomegranates, mangoes, and even avocados. Now, which type of meat is most problematic for your kidneys? We'll reveal the truth in just a moment. Have you had kidney issues? What steps are you taking to reduce your kidney dysfunction? Let our community in on your best tips and tricks. Comment below. And please make sure to like and subscribe. Now, we recommend reducing your intake of deep fried meats and processed meats. You probably already knew that processed meats, like deli meats and bacon, along with deep fried meats, like fried chicken, can cause serious harm to your blood sugar balance. But why are they so bad for your kidneys? For starters, deep fried meats are often high in artery-clogging saturated fats, which can increase your risk of kidney-damaging obesity, high cholesterol, and heart disease. And the oils in which they are fried often contain especially dangerous trans fats. So these meats can cause plaque buildup and reduced blood flow in the vessels that lead to your kidneys. They can also heighten your blood pressure, further straining your kidney function. Plus, deep frying at high temperatures creates harmful compounds, including acrylamide and advanced glycation end products. These toxic byproducts can contribute to kidney-impairing oxidative stress and inflammation. AGEs can be especially troubling to diabetics, as they have been shown to heighten insulin resistance and may contribute to diabetic nephropathy. Processed meats, meanwhile, are notorious for their incredibly high amount of kidney-damaging sodium. Deli meats and bacon are also usually loaded with toxic preservative agents, including nitrates and nitrites. Studies show that regularly consuming these compounds can contribute to oxidative stress, kidney damage, and CKD. You can probably guess why many candies are bad for your blood sugar. But what do they do to your kidneys? We'll tell you all about it. That's coming up next. First, here's another highly processed product to limit: canned foods. These quick and easy offerings often sound healthy, but don't be fooled. Canned meals, especially canned soups, are incredibly processed products and will surely contain dangerously high levels of kidney-damaging sodium. Eating too much salt can make it harder for your kidneys to filter your blood. It can also lead to an electrolyte imbalance in your body. Over time, this can damage the small blood vessels in your kidneys, reducing their effectiveness and increasing your risk of CKD. Plus, many of these products contain added sugars, which will raise your glucose levels and potentially increase your insulin resistance, major risk factors for kidney dysfunction. But here's something else really harmful. In order to preserve their color, texture, and flavor, canned foods are often treated with phosphorus additives. High amounts of phosphorus in your body can lead to vascular calcification, which can further damage your kidney function. But the damage isn't quite done, because the cans of these products are also often lined with bisphenol A. You probably know this industrial chemical as BPA, and it has been proven to interfere with hormone function, including the hormones involved in blood pressure regulation and kidney function. Meanwhile, some canned foods, especially canned meats, contain high levels of preservatives that increase your blood acidity, which can further strain your kidneys over time. And beware of over-consuming canned seafood products, like sardines and canned tuna, because they can hold heavy metals like mercury, cadmium, and even lead. This too can contribute to impaired kidney function and CKD. What may be the worst blood sugar wrecking, kidney damaging food? Stay tuned, that's just ahead. Now, let's break down the many problems with brightly colored candies. Let's just get this out of the way. Any candy will surely be overloaded with sugar. That's their whole point. Refined simple sugar products can, of course, lead to increased insulin resistance, weight gain, and kidney strain, and can increase your risk of developing kidney disease. But you may not be aware of the other hidden in plain sight ingredients within these sweets, which may be even more harmful to your kidneys. These unnatural foods get their eye-popping appearance from artificial dyes, like blue number 1, yellow number 5, and red number 40. These synthetic coloring agents are considered to be toxic, especially in high doses, and studies show these dyes can cause oxidative stress and inflammation, which may damage your kidney cells over time. Some dyes may also contain toxic, kidney-damaging heavy metals, even lead or arsenic. Meanwhile, colorful sour candies are often filled with sodium, which can further strain your kidneys. Many chocolate and caramel candies tend to be filled with phosphorus, which can be problematic for individuals with impaired kidney function or those at risk for CKD. And while dark chocolate is considered to be a better choice than milk chocolate, especially for diabetics, they can be high in oxalates, which can increase your risk of kidney stones. But no matter which candy you choose, it will most likely contain high fructose corn syrup, which you already know is linked to increased risks of obesity, insulin resistance, and fatty liver disease, all of which can contribute to kidney strain and CKD. What are the major warning signs of chronic kidney disease? Stick around, that's just ahead. But now, let's look at maybe the most harmful food for the kidney health of diabetics: processed grains and corn products. It is pretty easy to see why these highly glycemic foods are bad for your blood sugar. Instant oatmeals, white bread, refined grain and sugar-filled cereals, cornmeal, and corn-based snacks are all lacking in glucose-stabilizing fiber, but high in carbohydrate content. That means they can quickly skyrocket your blood sugar and can increase your long-term insulin resistance, which heightens your risk of kidney strain, CKD, and diabetic nephropathy. Many of these products are also often loaded with that kidney-damaging high fructose corn syrup. And of course, many of these simple sugar foods are also very high in sodium, which further strains your kidneys. Some corn chips also contain kidney-damaging phosphorus, which can disrupt mineral balance in the body, causing calcification in the kidneys and contributing to kidney damage. But on top of all this, their kidney-killing effects can be heightened by something that is added at the very beginning of their processed lives, and that is the toxic chemical, glyphosate. This widely used herbicide is sprayed on corn and grain fields to keep them free from pests, so that the manufacturers do not lose money during the crop growing season. But what is good for their business can be really bad for your kidneys. In fact, studies now link this chemical with increased oxidative stress, inflammation, and a gut microbiome imbalance. And as glyphosate can bind to certain metals in soil, regular consumption of foods treated with this herbicide may increase your body's absorption of heavy metals like arsenic and cadmium, thereby exposing your kidneys to these toxins. Glyphosate exposure has further been suggested to interfere with your body's detoxification pathways, which can decrease your kidney's ability to effectively process and remove waste products from your body. Plus, glyphosate may also act as an endocrine disruptor. That means it can mess with your hormonal balance, and that may also indirectly affect your kidney health over time. Alright, now you know some of the worst foods for your kidneys, but how do you know if you are already suffering from kidney damage? Unfortunately, early stages of CKD can be asymptomatic, meaning you may not notice anything unusual right away. But as kidney damage increases, you may experience fluid retention, which can present as swelling in your hands or feet, urination issues, including frequent trips to the bathroom, especially during the night, digestive issues such as nausea, vomiting, or even a loss of appetite, energy issues like sleep problems, tiredness, and concentration difficulty, and also skin issues, including dry or itchy skin, and even changes in skin color. Other potential symptoms of chronic kidney disease include muscle cramps, breathing problems, and frequent headaches. You may even experience a lingering metallic taste in your mouth. So, watch for the early warning signs of CKD. and try to reduce the foods that can increase your risk of dangerous kidney damage and glucose dysregulation.